Mark the Meerkat Suffron here. This is the Broad Market Review for Wednesday, August 29th, 2012. Well, in for Des again on this another sleeper day on Wall Street. Let's take a look at the numbers. Dow Jones Industrial was up 0.03%. S&P 500 up 0.1%. The NASDAQ was up 0.13%, and then leading the way was the small caps, the Russells at plus 0.43%. It's still settling out here, as you can see on here as I'm making this recording, but look at Bank. Bank was up 0.78, again leading the way as it has all week. I think that's the one thing that's keeping us from sinking in the sand today. But again, the VIX was up 3% today. We're up knocking on 17. So those of you who did those VIX plays earlier last week, that's starting to turn out. Gold was down, silver was down, and even crude was down. Even though Isaac is hitting the coast right now, they're thinking it's not going to be a major impact on it. But the longer it stays there, the more concern there could be. And the dollar was up slightly, so kind of usually the opposite of what goes on in the market. So we have things pulling in both directions, and the trend closed at 1.23. So let's look at the S&P 500 daily. Look up here, at those channel lines that I drew yesterday. They might smack dab in the middle. Another doji day. Well, you know what? In our Grok trading room, we made a lot of money today because there were a couple of stocks moving a lot, in particular Yelp. But let's take a look next at the Dow. Here's the Dow daily. Just down slightly here. Now I just read that the Dow has not had two back-to-back down weeks this summer, so this might be the first week for that. We'll see. Nasdaq was a little bit stronger today, and again it's knocking on these highs up here. Nothing to trade quite yet. And the small caps, that was the strongest one. Again, closing strongly above this major trend line. Still, it has this 820 resistance line, and then the 826 line above that. So we do have things going in both directions here, folks. And of course, on the S&P and on the Dow, we go down here. The MACD is in divergence. It's going down while the price was going up, which is thunder in the distance. So we have things pulling both ways on this market. Again, giant holding pattern till Jackson Hole announcements on Friday. This is Mark the Meerkat Suffron. Just remember that the second key to being a great trader is to cut your losers short and let your winners run.